The following show is not intended for children under the age of 17. There will be foul language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised.
When I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do with the limited sources you have. Your dream is still a fine motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long and burdens I've outweighed. When you see me in my
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have kind of arrived. We got three and a ghost on the panel tonight, but okay. All right.
Whoa, what the hell?
This man is on some other, but it's okay.
Man, if you was my sleep paralysis demon,
Then what, nigga?
I don't know, man. I'd be wanting to vacate the premises.
You can't get up, boy.
Lord Jesus.
You know, that is the worst feeling. You really can't get up when you got sleep paralysis. Just be stuck.
So as you can see how this Wednesday is already getting cracking. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your favorite Wednesday pastime. We call it Hump Day sometime, but most of the time we just call it Gentlemen's Talk Wednesday. As you can plainly see, we have got our main four on the screen tonight. We have got a jam-packed and loaded show for you guys tonight. And I am still your summertime host, the one that they call Cowboy GQ. And it's very simple. Do the hard things.
I'm DJ Micah B, and it ain't changed in a month. GT Wednesdays is a go.
What's going on, y'all? It's Outlaw, and I'm still a dude playing a dude. Sometimes disguised as another dude.
What's going down, Mr. Gent? Sometimes. What's going down?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Gent.
Technical difficulties.
And let's get into it.
All right,
man. Jen, you got that AOL 7.0 internet going right now.
Get off the phone, mama.
Hear that?
Wake up, Marlon. Say cheese. Do something.
That man is frozen.
That man got that dial-up modem.
Call that man Elsa right now. That boy is straight frozen. And then his facial expression changed. He like me last week or week before last, whatever week. And I was having internet problems.
That man moving at 10 frames per second.
That's like back when you used to get a naked photo back when you had the old pixelated flip phone. That bitch would just come in sections.
Pixelated as hell.
Boy, you freezing. Hey, you freeze so much. Real niggas know what make a model you have on that ring light camera that you're using right now. Like, come on.
Oh man. So while Mr. Jent's going through his technical difficulties, we're gonna lead off the show with what's currently been going on. Obviously, if you've been watching the news recently, ESPN has had some layoffs, and most notably, in the most disrespectful way possible, you had Ryan Clark, who was literally removed mid-broadcast during NFL Live. Mind you, NFL Live is a two-time multi-award winning for best football show type of show. Ryan Clark being a significant part of that, along with Mina Kimes and everybody else. But he was on the show, and then halfway through the show, when they were right after they were talking about the Ravens, he just magically disappeared. Shit was crazy. So then he posted on Instagram the following day, basically doing like a check-in, say, hey, I'm good. This, that, and the third, which we already knew he was good because of the Pivot podcast and how successful that it is and all the things that they have going on over there. So you also had Carl Ravitch, who is a veteran, 33-year MLB play-by-play announcer. So if you've been around ESPN and SportsCenter enough, you're familiar with that name. Obviously, Cam Newton, who just signed a contract with ESPN a year ago. He was also let go, but he also has the 4th and 1 podcast, which is also doing extremely well. And he's got his the Cam 7, his football program stuff too. So like Cam's fine. Tom Pelissero, another big name, big time NFL Network insider. Because so the reasoning for these layoffs is because ESPN has finally absorbed NFL Network. So basically, the ESPN was like, well, we have a lot of people doing similar jobs from both networks, and we got to cut ties somewhere. So they also cut Stephania Bell and David Lloyd. So I will tell you, of all of these names outside of Ryan Clark, Stephania Bell is one of the other more big ones because I'm a big fantasy football guy, and Stephania Bell is everything fantasy football injury related. Like, if you need injury news, Stephania Bell knows her shit. She is an extremely intelligent woman who knows her shit. So she will land on her feet just fine. But it's still upsetting because I literally watched the fantasy football, like the fantasy football focus podcast for what Stephania Bell and all those guys talk about on the regular. So I get a lot of my fantasy football wisdom and knowledge from during the week. So it's going to be different not hearing Stephania Bell's voice this year. So DJ Mike, could be your reaction to these layoffs so far, because apparently there are more coming. These are just the ones that we know right now.
I mean, I'm surprised Cam was cut. I'm surprised Tom, I don't know how to say his last name correctly.
I got you.
But I was surprised. I was definitely surprised he got cut. I don't care that ESPN now has basically the NFL Network. I think they could have done with NFL Network what they're doing with the Pat McAfee show. They literally could have kept a lot of those people employed. Ryan Clark.
Well, and the thing with Clark, remember that one kind of stemmed from the back and forth banter on Get Up between him and Peter Schrager too. So I think they were just kind of looking for a reason to.
I don't care about that. He told the damn truth.
Yeah, well, and then not to mention too, you had I forget, we had Bart Starr as well, who got released, who's a notable on Get Up as well.
Bart Starr didn't surprise me as much.
Well, I'm sorry, Bart Scott. My apologies.
Scott, yeah.
Scott. But it surprised me just because he does do really well on Get Up, and he was also on the morning show that comes on before Get Up, the even earlier with the radio show. So, but you know,
the reason why I'm not even gonna lie, the reason why Bart Scott doesn't surprise me as much is for one reason and one reason only. For the most part, all your black talent is on one show, which is ESPN First Take.
Yeah.
So it didn't surprise me that he got cut.
Well, and I'll buy that for $1. The main issue I had with a lot of them when they got cut is that there were people that were like, "Oh, Stephen A. Smith, you got more power than that. Why you ain't do nothing to save their jobs?" I was like, y'all don't understand how corporate America works, do y'all?
Nah.
Just because somebody's the face of the corporation does not mean they have power like that. Like, they have they do have influence, but outside of what Stephen A. Smith does on ESPN, he also has his own podcast network too. Like, he has his own thing, his own Stephen A. Smith show. Like, he has his own thing. And yes, he's probably I believe he is still the highest paid individual on, that works for ESPN, but that does not equate power. He still got two bosses that he report to and producers. So
if you think about it, Stephen A. Smith is $100 million man. Yep. What do you think the people above him are making?
Millions.
Yeah. And we know ESPN and Disney and all the connections and ties like that. So it's like, you really think they worried about that? Absolutely not. So
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Fox Sports, I'm over here like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because now your flagship show that you banked your whole network on has been gone for 2 years, basically, which is Undisputed. And now what's the show with Wiles Broussard and
First Things First.
First Things First is really your own. Basically, you're really your only show. Like, literally.
Yeah, because you got the simulcast of obviously The Herd with Colin Cowherd.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. I think you could do that. I mean, obviously, don't call it Undisputed. Call it something else. But bringing in, like, if you brought in like Ryan Clark and Cam Newton together, you could do that.
I think
that could be really good.
I think there's a market still Because Ryan Clark has been doing the pivot for so long. There's a market for Ryan Clark. 100%. There's definitely a market for Cam Newton because people love Cam. The only people that don't love Cam is the journalists that never played the sport. Yeah. That's it.
That's all.
Same thing. Even with Bart Scott. Bart Scott had an audience. I've been watching Bart Scott since the early 2010s on ESPN. He's been there a long time at this point.
Yeah.
So mid 2010s. So I think they could. I think Fox Sports could come in and shake some stuff up because Cam is a big part of First Take. Shannon Sharp was a big part of First Take. Not saying Fox Sports is going to go back and rehire Shannon Sharp, even though I think they should consider it. Not as Skip Bayless is gone.
Well, I feel like now if they do that, I think Shannon would have like I think Ocho would be like that'd be a package deal for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, imagine that a show with Shannon, with Ocho, with Clark and Cam, that would be wild.
I mean, they already have that dynamic so they could Fox Sports could literally go to Club Shay Shay right now and be like, hey, we want to do the same thing that the Pat McAfee show is doing because Club Shay Shay and the Nightcap.
Yeah.
The Nightcap, and now they got more. Joe Johnson is on with them a lot more. They got some good stuff going on over there.
Yeah, I don't think Nightcap fits daytime television.
No,
because it gets real diabolical at night.
No, it doesn't fit. But I mean, you want the viewers, you want the viewership, and you want to put ESPN out of business.
You ain't gonna never put ESPN out of business.
No, not with Disney money.
Yeah, but I said they got stupid Disney money.
I mean, okay, that don't mean you can't close that sector down though, because by putting out better product, you can always close a sector of a company down by putting out better product. That part is true.
Honestly, what I see happening, and this could just be like a shot in the dark, I feel like we might see more of a rise of, sports podcasters rather than them being tied to an actual network.
The independent scene?
Yeah, I feel like folks are going to go independent more so. Like some folks might have the audience to carry it all on themselves. Some folks might want, network contracts, so that's more like guaranteed money. But I think some folks could break out on their own.
Yeah, which I mean, of course, obviously, Ryan Clark's been out there doing that. Of course, Cam's been doing that. So, they're already used to it. They got a whole thing going on, outside of all this. So it's nothing for them.
I'm telling y'all this now. If the pivot was to land on a major network, it would be insane. If they land on a major network like Fox Sports, it's going to be crazy.
I don't think they'll do it because I don't think they want to sell out to the big brands. And
no,
I
don't think they will.
It. Like if we if for example, former
No, they don't. No, they don't. And I don't care what anybody has to say pretty much when they were like, well, look at what Ryan Clark did and told him, well, you're not a former player. Former players basically see it like this. And he was like, don't belittle me. Ryan Clark did not belittle him. Ryan Clark gave him a former player perspective. So I don't see it that way at all. I've never had, because most of the journalists have never played professionally. So they don't know they don't know.
They have locker room access, but they don't have that. They don't have all-time access. Like a lot of these players who, they've been in these locker rooms, they've been on these road trips, like they do all the things. And there's things that these former players have been able to do that these journalists will never sniff.
The Stephen A. Smiths of the world. Not to hate on Stephen A. Smith, but
I mean, but at least he admits, he was never a professional player. Like he lived like
he religiously says that.
Yeah, like and his journalism is actually like it's actually very objective. Like it really is. Like he will do the research and ask the hard questions because or the questions that need to be asked, however the case might be.
Nobody said playing don't make you playing don't make you an authority. Nobody said that. I said straight up was players give a different perspective. Exactly what Ryan Clark said. He was like, I'm not trying to belittle you. I'm giving you a different perspective. Now you starting to sound like the same dude he came after on the damn podcast. He literally preferenced and said, I'm not trying to belittle you. I'm giving you a different perspective from the player's view.
Yeah, but in these cases, when these former players are giving their opinions of whatever the case might be, they're the subject matter experts. They're the ones who did it. They're the ones who played the game. They're the ones who did all the stuff. Like, so it's like, how are you as a journalist, we're just going to keep it there, going to tell a former player like what they're talking about is incorrect when they literally lived that life? Like, if you didn't live the life, how are you going to tell somebody else? Like, that's like me currently as a veteran. That's like somebody who never served trying to tell me about military life. Motherfucker, you ain't never done what the fuck I've done. You ain't never laced up your boots. You ain't never left your family for 9 months to a year. You ain't done no shit like that. Like, don't. So how you gonna tell me about lifestyle? Like, that's why I feel when these former players are like that, because I've lived it myself. When people try to tell me about shit, I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't never served in the military. How you gonna tell me about military lifestyle or about the government? I don't give a fuck what the government got going on. I work for them. That's my job. Like,
let me tell you. Let me tell you what journalists do. Psst, hey, listen to this. I heard that this person blew this coverage on this play, but let's go back and see. And the proof is right there. Nah, this other person over here, the safety should have dropped back and covered him when the safety wasn't the one that busted the coverage. It's the who was it with that Skip Bayless? I think it was Tim Legler. Tim Legler got into it over Manu Ginobili, and he was like, Manu was supposed to cover him. He was like, no, he wasn't. This person was supposed to drop. He was like, no, I'm telling you, I know the coverage. I know this defense. It was Ginobili's cover, and he gave up. And Tim Legler was never seen on first take again because he schooled him.
Well, I mean, you know, once you push Skippy Skip into a corner, you know
that was Jalen Rose.
There are multiple videos of that. Same with Richard Sherman too. But anyway, some of these players talk football. Some of them. I mean, I think the most notable ones right now, we got what is Draymond, and then is it 504 whatever with the other basketball. We got the what is that kid name? Teague. That the shit that he's on, Jeff Teague.
Speaking of Draymond, I'm not looking forward to when that motherfucker becomes a talking head. I don't want to have to hear him fucking talk.
Well, we've already seen him as a talking head when he was with when he shows up as a guest commentator on TNT with Shaq and Kenny and all them cats. You know.
I've seen the guest appearances. I think Draymond too much of a fucking self-absorbed dude. Like, I couldn't sit there and listen to that man talk. Like,
Draymond embellishes his stories a lot, especially about himself. Now, have you listened to some of these players talk football and basketball? They don't know shit. Have you listened to some of these journalists talk football and basketball and they didn't even play that shit in high school? Like, they couldn't tell you what a bubble screen was. They couldn't tell you what an RPO was. Like it goes both ways. I'm not saying players hold the end all be all. I'm saying the players who were on ESPN, the foreign players who were on ESPN, knew what they were talking about before they got cut. Specifically, Ryan Clark, Bart Scott, and Cam Newton.
Cam is showing us on the 4th and 1 podcast how much stuff that yes, we know that we know. I knew that was Mel the whole time. I knew about it in the last four of your names. Like we in the same fantasy football league. But like even like a guy like when they talk like with a guy which we all talk about, Dan Orlovsky, like right, people bash on that man, but I'm like at the end of the day, that man was still a quarterback. And the quarterbacks have a very specific job. And it's typically to obviously regurgitate the play, read the defense, react accordingly. So like when Cam on the 4th and 1 would do a lot of those breakdowns, it was like, y'all remember, like most people think, oh, Cam is just a quarterback that would run a lot. Like, nah, bro, Cam was smart. Cam was dangerous. Cam could read. Cam was never really a bad quarterback. As a rookie, did he struggle a little bit? Yeah, because NFL coverage is fucking different. It's hard. Like
Cam is an MVP at the quarterback position.
And that should shut it and a national champion. But everybody goes back to the fumble. that's that's what they throw back at Cam all the time, which is fine. If that's what you want to rock with, so be it. But anyway, Cam was dead wrong on his cover 3 breakdown.
Which cover 3 breakdown? I don't remember seeing that. So
I'll have to go. I'll look it. I'll look it up post show. Just
he wasn't supposed to jump on the fumble. By the way, hey, facts. I have always said that.
I have told many people the last thing I want is my quarterback at the bottom of a fucking pile. Even if he is 6 foot, whatever. Like,
I'm sorry, bro. Everybody is not Matthew Stafford, dog. Like, no. Matthews, what was it? He dislocated his shoulder. Was it the shoulder he dislocated?
Yes.
And still went back in and threw the game-winning touchdown to Megatron. Craziness. Everybody's not that. Everybody's not Kobe. Like, people have different pain thresholds. I mean, it is what it is.
For sure. So Drew Brees. Because all I'm saying is if the shoe was on the other foot in a same exact Super Bowl, nobody would have batted an eye if Tom Brady wouldn't have dove on the ground for that fumble. And I don't want Tom Brady diving on the ground for that fumble. I don't want my quarterback. Now, there are plays, but now if the snap go over your head and you chase it down, that's one thing. This ball was fumbled right behind the offensive line where the defensive linemen were also trampling and running through at the same time. Like, because let's just play the hypothetical, right? Let's say Cam did dive on the ground. Let's just play the game. And what if Cam would have got his hand stepped on, fractured some fingers sitting in his throwing hand, or one of them big boys would have fell backwards. One of his own people fell back on him, fall on his back, dislocated his shoulder. Then they really would have got blown out, even worse in that Super Bowl because Cam's backup quarterback was, Jimmy Clausen. And Jimmy Clausen against that defense would have got absolutely, destroyed.
All in all, there's been plenty of quarterbacks to get to the Super Bowl and not win. Cam got to the Super Bowl, his MVP year.
Yeah.
So he proved his worth. I think they just lost to a better defense. That defense,
they lost to an elite defense.
They lost to an all-time great defense. That was the Broncos were a really good defense, bro. Like they were good. They're not the 2000 Ravens, but they were really good, man. They're an all. That defense might be in the top 25 all time. Like it's crazy how good their defense was.
Yes.
Yes, I know he was a losing QB for his career.
Yeah, we looked that up. We looked that up before.
I'm specifically speaking. His numbers said he was a good quarterback, right? And his MVP season says he was a good quarterback. I didn't say Cam was an all-time great quarterback. I said he was a good quarterback.
Yeah, which we know, now. If you have a conversation about top mobile quarterbacks, whole different conversation. But just quarterbacks in general, no. Like Cam will never be a top of an all-time quarterback ever. Like I would be curious where he would fall, but he would fall pretty far. If
Cam would have won the Super Bowl,
different conversation.
But I also think it wouldn't have boosted him up much higher. And people conveniently forget what was it? Kelvin Benjamin got hurt at the start of the season, and Ted Ginn became that. I don't care what nobody say. We all know Ted Ginn could not catch the damn football. I'll never forget it.
Ted Ginn had a couple moments.
Man,
especially in that season.
In that season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
for the most part, Ted Ginn was for Ted Ginn to be his best receiver and they get to the Super Bowl. I mean, you can't really tell me shit after that.
feel like Gent had to start his whole computer over, and it's doing like an update.
Man, I was waiting to see if he was gonna message us, but I guess that brother went to bed for the night.
That brother gone home.
Hey, Moo, don't do that. He don't do that. That season he wasn't fat back. That season he wasn't fat back.
What was he just back?
Oh, looky here, looky.
Oh.
Is he back? Is he back? Is he back?
Did he update to AOL 9.0?
Wow.
Hell no.
I just need that man to be on iOS 21 right now. We'll be all right.
Hey, the song "Freeze" by Omarion comes to mind.
Not even Freeze by Chris Brown?
That'll work too.
That's more T-Pain though.
You're right. I mean, but still, he was part of the song, part of the project.
Sorry, I made me a little drinky drink,
For a whole 25 minutes. I'm just.
That's my business. I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me just go do this since I'm waiting for my computer to restart.
This man said he had other business. We going. Glad you made it back. Look, by the time he came back with his drink, I finished my drink already.
All I got is some water.
Ain't
Just
nothing wrong with some
some
water.
of that H2O.
Hey, look, the way it's been hot outside. I drank a lot of water today, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna have me a drink. It's been a long,
right.
It's been a long last
about
6
10
days.
bottles. I drank 10 bottles today.
Don't shit.
Hey, at least it was hot and not humid though.
It was just hot. It was just get sweaty. It was get sweaty hot for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. After a certain point, it don't fucking matter if it's humid or a dry heat, man. Sometimes it's just hot, bro.
Nah. It definitely does, because man, when it's humid and that air get thick and it's hot, boy, your skin starts sticking. It's like, it's just an uncomfortable hot.
Get a little swampy.
Swamp ass. Yeah,
get a little swampy.
That swamp ass, boy. That swamp ass is real life.
I mean, I have experienced I've experienced Phoenix heat where it's like just 110
dry.
Just dry as fuck. Like that shit sucks. It ain't as bad as humidity though. Like humidity in Houston are like Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Louisiana. It'd be fucking miserable.
Listen, my AC was working hard today, and that bitch still said it was 78 degrees in my house.
Damn.
Hey, let me tell you. I got on my Vivint app, and it at 2:00, and it said it feels like 112 degrees outside. I put that bitch up to 79, 80 faithfully. And then when 6:00 came, roll that bitch back down, because hell no.
They say supposedly
can't walk in the house.
It's better just to keep it set wherever you got to set it. Don't fuck with it. Don't turn it up. Don't turn it down. Just wherever you got it set, leave it that way.
Yeah, I left that bitch at 71.
That motherfucker, bro. From like 12 to about 3, or till I changed it, about somewhere between 2 and 3. That motherfucker never cut off. It never cut off.
Running.
It was just running.
The way your electric bill finna be.
Well, that's why I went ahead and just do.
That's why I have level billing. It's the same bill every month.
And personally, I was just like, no. Carla wasn't here because Carla went to a homegirl house. My mom was in Baytown. I was in Baytown at work, and we went to church after. So I got home close to 9. So it didn't matter. Once 6:30, 7:00 hit, I turned it back down then. And I was like, when we get home, I'll be straight. I don't believe that propaganda. Wow.
Well, Mulich, we had a breeze today. It was just hot air though.
I was about to say that was not a breeze, sir.
It was hot
that
air.
That was somebody turning on the fucking blow dryer.
Breeze implies.
Well, I'm sorry, we had wind.
Breeze implies there was some kind of cold air coming.
We didn't even have wind. We had hot air.
It wasn't
Like
even
somebody
cloud in
turned
the
on the
damn
blow
sky
dryer and
either.
said, "Here you go."
I need the people up north to understand. The same way y'all say in the wintertime, like, ooh, it's 45 degrees, but we got a wind chill of 23. In Texas, it's 96 degrees, and we got wind heat of 105, nigga. I need y'all to understand that.
It'd be
at
94
8
and
at 8
feels
o'clock in the
like
morning.
104.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
If I can leave the gym and it's already almost 90 degrees and the sun ain't even really out yet, that's humidity at its finest.
And we're gonna suffer through this until the end of September.
I'm telling you, because I get to the gym about 7:30 and it'd be 78. Sometimes I already be about 85. And then I leave. What's that? Air fryer.
That's honestly facts.
Pretty accurate.
Y'all want
fucking accurate.
Yeah. You know what? Y'all want a reality check for people not from Texas? Imagine right now in Humble, it's 87 degrees outside, but it feels like 95, and it's 9:40 at night. That's a reality check for your ass. Right there.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. That's what it
That's
yeah,
Look,
so I looked at my weather app right now. It says 88 degrees feel like 92.
Mine says 84 feels like 98.
God,
98. God damn, that's a jump. God, I had to look
that's
back
a
like,
huge
wait, hold on.
That's
mine's
what it
not, mine's
says.
96, like 92. So hey,
And we supposed to get rain tonight, tomorrow.
supposedly.
So the humidity will be back tomorrow. the facts.
That's what I heard. That
Yeah,
like,
the humidity is gonna be back
to give
tomorrow.
you look.
No, brother, no. We did not describe Sacramento, California.
Let me put everybody on.
I've been to California in June. There's nowhere near.
When I get to the gym tomorrow, it's already gonna be 85 degrees. When I leave the gym, it's gonna be 89 degrees. The sun ain't even really doing its thing yet.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna tell y'all, if you ain't got them, get them some blackout curtains.
Oh, I got blackout curtains.
Look,
Yeah.
my whole everything.
I touched my blackout curtains before I left work this morning, and I was like, no wonder why I was hot last night. Even though the house, the thermostat in the living room is reading 70 degrees, I'm still in bed like, I'm fucking hot. I am hot. It don't make no sense.
I made the fucking mistake of turning my fucking oven on to make dinner.
Why? Why would you do that to yourself,
sir?
Man, I was making some goddamn sweet potatoes, and you know the bitches gotta go in the oven.
My dog,
you can air fry them.
My dog,
you can. Yeah,
I air fry the shit out of my sweet potatoes.
Well, I had my chicken in the air fryer. I couldn't do both at the same time.
You could have waited. You could have waited.
Oh, greedy ass.
Then the chicken would have messed up.
Hey, you learn if you learn to cook right, you do the sweet potatoes first, and then you do the chicken last.
Chicken last.
What I need to get is one of them Ninja Pro where it got like a dual side.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm trying to get the Ninja Crisp right now.
My Ninja air fryer got 2 baskets, so I do both at the same time.
I'm not highfalutin like that, but wait till we get them Black Friday deals.
Listen, brother, that was a deal. That's why I got it. There was nothing highfalutin about how I acquired that motherfucker. That was a straight deal.
And now they got the glass one, so this about like the regular ones got toxins
like
they be releasing and shit.
Like that Ninja Crisp is crazy. That's a crazy ass device. Everything about that is crazy. Like, anyway, now that Mr. Jen is back, we can get to the what's going to be the meat and potatoes of this whole show.
Yeah, because we've been stalling.
We literally was stalling. Now we had quality conversation, but we were stalling.
I was watching.
Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, you know it, you've seen it. If you are a fan of anything, period, you've seen this trailer. All right, we're not going to play the trailer because then we'll get canceled and copyrighted and all the shit like that because we're dealing with big time. We're dealing with Marvel here, so we're not going to do that.
We're not going to fight Disney lawyers.
Hell no. Just know that the Avengers Doomsday trailer is out. Okay, it's out. It came out the other day. We all seen it multiple times. I watched it 30 minutes ago before the show started, just because. Right? There's a lot going on in this trailer. There's a lot of characters, a lot of fights. lot of hidden things. There's obviously a lot of fan theory already out there as well about Cap and about Hydra Cap and all the shit. There was a whole ass person behind Cap. We don't even know who the fuck that was yet. Like, there's a lot of shit going on in this trailer. But I'm gonna let Mr. Gent lead us off because he was the one that dropped it in our chat, so he was the most excited about it. So I'm gonna let him get us started.
All right.
Knuckle cracking.
I'm a comic book nerd. Like that is what it is. So when it comes down to it, the tickets released that morning. We didn't know if we was gonna get the trailer, but at the same time, we felt like the trailer was coming. We've been waiting for a trailer because the same day Dune comes out, and Dune already dropped 3-4 trailers, and we just not getting our first one. There's been fan made because they played it at was it FilmCon? I can't remember what the actual call, but they played one there. They couldn't release it to the public, and they waited damn near 3 months to release this one. So when it came out, of course I'm gonna be on it. So first look, my mouth was just dropped. I'm like, oh fuck, this shit look hard. This shit look hard because when it comes down to this is the first official look of Dr. Doom, and that first shot that you saw him getting up from a knee was beautiful. It was just so like that motherfucker just tasty. I love the practical shot like that,
sir.
I'm just saying. I love film.
Man just said another man is tasty. Like, what is happening right now?
No, I'm talking about the shot. I'm talking about how it was filmed. That's all. Boy, you melted, so you can't even say nothing. But yeah,
I wanted to stay muted so I didn't interrupt you, but I'm happy. I was saying no, don't do that.
But no, it's a lot going on in this trailer. We got comic book accurate Cyclops. We got to see what we believe is Tobey Maguire's universe being destroyed. That's what Professor X was looking at. We got to see Cap come back, there's already some theories, which I already have my mind set on what that cost, who that could also possibly be. I have 3 different scenarios in my head. You got to see Gambit and Shang-Chi, two people you haven't had Shang-Chi in a movie in I don't know how long.
5 fucking years.
Gambit been waiting forever to be in the movie. So it's gonna be a beautiful fight. Then you got Yelena and you got Mystique's fight. That motherfucking transformation was fucking cold. So yeah, it was a lot going on in this one trailer, which is a lot to break down. But I'm gonna let y'all talk about it and see what y'all see before I go deeper in there.
So not to mention we had Shuri. Shuri showed up in this trailer.
Yeah,
and M'Baku showed up, and the Fantastic Four showed up, and Namor showed up. So we had pretty much Wakanda showed up. Let's just say that. So that was good.
Wakanda
was cool.
forever.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was just calling out notables that we saw, and obviously we talk about the Gambit and Shang-Chi fight, which already looks dope. Clearly, he still got the rings. The rings looking dope. You got the rings versus the playing cards. You're like, okay, this might be.
They
pretty
cooked
lit.
here.
They cooked. Somebody was really cooking on this.
And then Gambit flipping down with the staff and all the energy. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that motherfucker. Yeah.
Then when Cyclops is on his knees and he's blowing. The Mega Blast.
Well, he said on his knees and blowing it, and you was talking about me.
Oh, my bro!
I didn't say
blowing.
You said another man tasty.
I said the shot was tasty. I love film. I'm sorry.
That's how you feel,
my brother.
So you like the shot? It was tasty.
I love film. I love film. God
Whoa.
This is how we go off the rails.
Allow me to pivot this thing real quick because that's
I was about to say me or you take it away.
Okay, so let's take this thing away real quick. Notable omissions that we didn't see in the trailer that you thought characters that you thought would be in the trailer but was not there.
Wolverine.
Yeah. So Deadpool, Wolverine.
But we know
we know they're gonna be in it, and then
what about Monica from Marvels?
So she has to be because she's already in the X-Men.
She's in that universe.
Yeah, she's already in that universe. And then at the same time, you got Tobey Maguire Spider-Man that was already not actually out there by saying he's in the movie, but at the same time, we know he's in the movie.
He ain't say no.
I didn't see a single Tom Holland moment, Spider-Man moment, so I don't know if he's going to actually be in it or not.
So, in all actuality, it depends on the end credit scene.
That's how I'm about to say.
Brand New Day.
We'll find out next Friday.
Yeah.
Not to mention we didn't have Doctor Strange or Wanda. Neither of them were there.
We did not.
Well, last time we saw Wanda, she was under some rocks.
Yeah, she sleep.
We did not have.
She sleep but not dead. She sleep but not dead.
Yeah.
We did not have Storm. So
we did not have Storm either.
So also sidebar, they just released that Ryan Coogler is looking for his Storm, which this gets me so fucking excited because they're actually gonna do the Black Panther Storm fucking storyline.
As long as it ain't fucking Elphaba, I don't think she'd be a good Storm.
Facts.
I know people are like fucking petitioning for Elphaba to be Storm. I'm sorry, no.
That's it. Just no.
Yeah,
the answer's no.
I've got no disparaging comments to make for once.
I'm trying to remember
just
the
no.
lady's
The
name.
answer just no.
Speaking of disparaging comments, I gotta feel bad for my boy Thor. Like, imagine you've been gone for a minute, you come back looking for the Avengers. You got these goddamn G League niggas. Like, who the fuck are you guys?
Bro, I sent you that video. Like all you niggas just punch and shoot.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Wait. We don't have no Guardians.
No,
I mean,
did you expect to have Guardians right now? Not in Doomsday. Not in the beginning of Doomsday.
So in Doomsday,
I don't know if Doomsday is going to be a 2-part or a 1-part. I have no idea.
It's going to be a 1-part, but then you got Secret Wars after it, and we're debating Secret Wars being 2 parts. That's what we're
well, if you read the comic that Doomsday is based off of loosely, which is time runs out.
Yeah,
there are no Guardians. It's literally just the regular Marvel Universe versus the Ultimate Marvel Universe.
Okay.
And at the end,
I'm not a comic book head like y'all, so I don't know.
So this. Let me see if I can get this.
That's
this
the OG Secret Wars.
This is what we're waiting for right here.
That black suit.
Here? That black suit. That's what we're waiting for. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's Secret Day. That's Secret Wars. So depending on how the end of Brand New Day,
well, it depends if they're doing the OG 80 Secret Wars or the 2015.
I was just about to say we got 2 different Secret Wars going on too. So
but I think they're gonna try to mix some.
They'll probably take the best of both parts.
Yeah. So that's the crazy part that's gonna be happening.
But there's
brother, get away from me.
There's also there's a lot of X-Men missing from the
trailer.
The trailer.
Well, the part of that no, go ahead.
No, we know Marvel. They do that type of shit. Like they're not going to give us all the.
There's probably some surprises left.
I feel like there's a lot of surprises.
So
if you want my theory, so most of them are probably gonna die. Simple
okay, so my question to y'all would be: would it be Professor X's main students from the 90s cartoon or First Class for that matter, or
that in the new universe or
how are we answering this question?
Because nobody in the old universe is going to come back. Everybody, we're switching over to the new universe. It's doing a whole reboot of everything, pretty much.
Well, okay. I was gonna say
I'm not talking about the actors. I'm talking about the actual characters themselves. Like
but when you're talking about in the new X-Men that we're getting,
I'm talking about in this movie specifically.
It's kind of hard to say because going to like kind of bringing some of the comic book story into it with the incursions. the way some universes were stopping the incursions was going to other universes and blowing them bitches up,
fucking it up.
And you see the X-Men have already been killing other universes. Like, you can kind of see it in the trailer. So, like,
yeah,
I think they probably already lost some X-Men going to different universes and blowing up their planet.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Now,
like,
so-
like that's why I think your only ones that might be left still, it's probably gonna be like Beast, Nightcrawler.
The ones they showed us, basically.
Yeah, Cyclops.
And Cyclops.
That's right there.
That
right there is what I'm asking y'all. Like, the main first class of X-Men, whether it be Magneto, Nightcrawler, Beast, Mystique.
Well, Magneto's in the trailer.
Yeah,
Magneto's there, but
I know Magneto's there.
He's about to die, but he's there.
I know he's there, but Morph, like the Wolverine, those characters.
Well,
so we haven't had Morph in a cinematic, at all. So when it comes down to the reboot, I feel like they will, put Morph into it.
That's a good time to bring Morph in.
But where does the reboot? Where exactly does the reboot start?
I would say after
Secret Wars.
Yeah,
during Secret Wars and after.
Yeah, because I feel like the plan is to like make a more streamlined universe where like the X-Men and Fantastic
Everybody's
Four
in it.
They've always been there, rather than 3 separate universes.
Yeah, like we already know for a fact that we know Wolverine's going to be there because Hugh Jackman signed on for like another 5 movies, I believe it is.
Iceman.
So he's not
90.
Iceman.
He's fucking 90.
Rogue.
Iceman won't be with. I don't think Iceman will be there. I can see Rogue being there Rogue being there just because we haven't had her.
All right,
since early X-Men movies.
The one person I know that probably won't be there is Quicksilver because he already died. And
he got fucked. He got fucked up.
Storm making a surprise experience.
I think Storm has to. I still would like to see them bring Jubilee into the fold too. Like
exactly,
that's the one. Jubilee.
So what I think they're gonna do with this reboot is first movie probably gonna have a Cyclops, a Magneto, Professor X, a Beast, a Jean Grey, which we already predicted being Sadie Sink.
Wolverine.
We're not gonna bring Wolverine yet.
Storm.
We're not gonna start. We're gonna have a Storm, but she's gonna come in a little bit later in the thing.
She'll probably be in Black Panther rather than the X-Men.
Yeah, and we're gonna have Angel, and I think possibly Iceman.
There's one out of the blue. Angel is one out of the there's one out of the blue.
So I think because that's the first class. That's honestly first class with the original X-Men. I think that's what they're gonna do with, and then probably the second movie or something like that. That's when all the rest of this like Jubilees and stuff like that will come in.
Crazy. I feel like they might spice it up and like kind of mix the old and new because like there are like a lot of cool newer X-Men out. Like Magic is a cool one.
Magic is fire.
Magic is really cool.
Which me and you have talked about with Magic. Like they have all the characters now to where we can get a fucking Midnight Suns movie too, which we got Blade. Like we got everything we need, which we've already had Magic on screen. We had Magic some years back.
That movie don't count.
Now I understand. Trust me, I feel the same as you. However, but we've had at least Magic has been exposed to the people. Because she is a very powerful mutant that people don't realize. Like she can literally say, I'm gonna send your ass to a different dimension, slice with the sword, push your ass through that.
I mean, if she's a popular character, Marvel rival. She's in the new Marvel fighting game coming out literally 2 weeks from now.
That Dokkan or whatever,
Tokon or something.
Yeah,
it's got an open beta coming out this weekend.
It sure the fuck does.
It's about to be a bum weekend for me.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to wear pajama pants all weekend and sip on some coffee. I ain't trying to do shit.
So right now, Comic-Con is gonna be this weekend.
Tomorrow, don't it?
Hey,
starts tomorrow.
GQ, you might get one of these good old on Saturdays. Like, hey, I need me one good one. Now make it real quick before I leave. One good one.
But yeah, so their Hall H is gonna be on the 25th. So that's where you're gonna get a good bit of information saying like what's coming in the future. So Midnight Suns, I feel like is gonna be on the, once they figure out this Blade shit, I'm like, just throw him a motherfucking movie. Just throw him in the motherfucking Secret Wars, and I'll be fine.
We got a whole nother show coming out in a couple of months.
You know why?
Quest.
You know the problem. The problem with Blade is, right? Blade was the original superhero that saved all superhero movies.
He was the first movie in the 90s.
But that's the thing with the Midnight Sun story, Blade is extremely important.
Important, exactly.
Like
we already got
Blade,
Moonlight,
like
Blade, Doctor Strange,
Wolverine. Like
we need Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider for sure. You need Magic, and then you need
I hated Ghost Rider, by the way.
How I forget the other one, the other female, the other female witch. She's the one who looks like the gothic chick.
Nico.
Yes, Nico. You need Nico, which you could pull a Nico out of your ass to put her in a movie like this. Obviously you need Agatha. You need dead Agatha, but you need Agatha. Because Agatha's dead at this time. She's just a ghost that kind of like, roaming the house.
It's crazy.
Which I mean, and we've all played the game, so you can see how crazy it gets because they also added like Venom and Deadpool. Like they got kind of crazy.
Yeah, they got crazy.
So it just depends on how far they want to expand this Midnight. Because
they got Spider-Man too.
Story, yeah, the whole story of like the whole Midnight Sun story is pretty dope. Like, so they could get crazy with it if they wanted to, but right now, just give us a bait, like, or make it a fucking make it a show. I think it'd be a fire ass show.
Facts. All this shit is Silver's fault. All this shit is Silver's fault. But I think what I think is crazy is the fact that there was October they're re-releasing Endgame and adding 7 minutes to it of new footage,
which is crazy.
It's already a long ass movie.
It's not even that. It's the fact that right there and going straight into Doomsday is erasing a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to do
erase that all that shit.
Yeah, they're trying to do something that I'm not gonna say they made a mistake, but they're trying to rectify something by re-releasing it with 7 extra minutes.
All these bad movies.
You guys forget about this. Forget about this.
They're making y'all forget about all the bad movies that came after
the last Deadpool movie. Literally said you kind of came in at a low point.
Yeah, me and Outlaw had this conversation, especially about like with Thor: Love and Thunder, trash. Like golly, like they.
Okay. So I got one question for y'all, and I think it's not significant to the story, but it's interesting. What the hell are they doing with Ant-Man?
Ant-Man's most likely, if I can be honest, is gonna die.
Yeah, I think Ant-Man's gonna die.
They're gonna bite the bullet.
Ant-Man's gonna die. Cassie's gonna be in the Champions, which is the Young Avengers, whatever like that. And I feel like Star-Lord is gonna be their leader. That was that.
I feel like my boy Bucky gonna die.
I don't want Bucky to die, but I feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something controversial, and it's nothing against Anthony Mackie. It's just him as Captain America didn't resonate with me.
It don't fit right to me.
It does.
Like,
if he took the serum,
it didn't bother me. If he took
the serum, he'd probably be able to do something. But you're still Falcon, just with the shield.
It's not even the whole serum part. It's just like, as a character, I don't think they didn't really give him like a riveting story arc like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They kind of had some meat and potatoes there. They could have had a good meal. And then like the movie, what was it? Brave New World.
Brave New World, yeah.
I don't know. They really didn't do nothing with him as a character. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like when you watch the original Captain America trilogy with, Steve Rogers, you saw him go through like character struggles. The first movie, struggling to be, a good soldier and a good man. Winter Soldier, struggling with the morality of working for S.H.I.E.L.D. when S.H.I.E.L.D. is fucking crooked and infiltrated by Hydra. And you also got your boy Bucky back from the grave. It's Captain America 3. The morality of fucking, following the law or doing your own thing. I feel like
following the law or doing what you know is right.
Not to mention Civil War, because Civil War.
Yeah, that's Civil War that we're talking about.
Because but that was a fun movie though. Civil War was fun.
It's on my Mount Rushmore, honestly.
It's on Mount Rushmore.
It's a fun film. Yeah. But the thing is, we can't compare the two. We can't, because it's like the OG Cap story literally was a skinny ass kid who had no business even being Cap in the first place. He couldn't even join the military. He was too goddamn small. Then he took the super serum and all the shit happened. At least with Falcon, Anthony Mackie's character, at least he was given the mantle, and then there's the pressure of trying to live up to what Cap left, right? So I'm one of those people. I have no problem with Cap / Falcon's character. I actually enjoy it because it's different. I don't want the same character. I don't want Cap to go to Cap. Like, I'm glad it's such a different character. He don't have the super soldier thing. Like, it's like if they gave us a second Iron Man, which they kind of did with Ironheart, it's different, but it's similar. The line is the same, but it ain't the same character, because I know you talked about, Captain America having, like, a good storyline and all the struggles and stuff. Well, Anthony Mackie's, version of Cap was talking about literally being a black superhero, being a black man. He was still giving us a story that tied to some people. It didn't tie to everybody, but he still had his own story that made him different. And then remember the OG Cap from, way back when, that was his mentor that we didn't know until you listen to the comics. Yeah. So his story is still unique. And I'm a fan of his character. I think it's cool. I
like what they
Falcon with the shield. I actually think it's dope as shit. Personally.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, Outlaws, right? Like, I liked how they did in, say, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That was
I love
good.
that show. That was a great show.
But
that was very
when they moved it to the Brave New World, they put him on the back burner. A lot of the situations. Well, that was just another Hulk movie. Yeah, that was just a Hulk movie.
Red Hulk took that literally. But anytime you put Harrison Ford in a movie, he's gonna take the movie over. I mean, let's just be real. Like, we're talking about Harrison Ford. He's a legend. Even if he was playing Red Hulk. First of all, so it's funny. I talked about this with somebody on Sunday. We talking about that exact movie. I was like, well, you did the most diabolical thing you could have done. You made the president the fucking villain.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. Let's be real. Honestly, you made the president the villain. Not only did you make him the villain, you made him the Red Hulk. Most of us on the screen know the Red Hulk's origin story. So this was a whole just different thing, right? Like, bro, the president became the main villain of a Captain America film. If that ain't Captain America story type, I don't know what is. Like, let's be honest. Like, that's a Captain America type of story. Like, this would have been a perfect Steve Rogers story. He works for the president. The president becomes the villain, becomes a Red Hulk. That would have been it made sense. Was it that good of a movie? No. It made sense, though. So it wasn't, and it's far and away nowhere near Marvel's most terrible films, because I said, Love and Thunder owns that. Love and Thunder owns that.
I wouldn't even put Love and Thunder. I think the other movie, the second one,
Lost World was absolute crap.
You mean Dark World?
Dark World.
Must be Dark
World. Yeah, Dark World was the worst. That I feel like
that one was bad.
That was just straight boring.
Yeah, but no, what I want to say about Anthony Mackie, Cap, I'll say it like this: I feel like there are ways to pass the mantle, and the one who picks up the mantle can be a great character in their own right. Prime example being Miles Morales. Facts. He is very distinct from Peter Parker and also great in his own right. And that comes down to just great fucking writing. I feel like they didn't give Sam Wilson the best writing they could have given.
I feel like they rushed it.
Now, I do agree with that. And I agree with what Ethan's saying here too. Like, yeah, it was a filler movie, and that's the problem, is that it should have had its own. There should have been a different filler movie altogether. And they should have gave this movie more time to develop into a quality story.
What they should have fucking done is make it about him assembling his own Avengers team.
Yeah. Again, filling the shoes of what Cap was doing. But but he wasn't filling any shoes. He was just doing his orders.
You literally could have gave us, when you gave us Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you could have turned that shit into a movie instead of giving us a show.
That should have been a movie itself, honestly.
It would have been fine.
As far as him, Outlaw saying he should have assembled his own Avengers team, I don't think that's the case, because Captain America didn't assemble the original Avengers team either.
Yeah, but he got the task of doing so. Like, I'm talking about Anthony Mackie got the task of, go make another team. You should go make another team. You should go make another team. So he's like, okay, I should go make another team.
I get that. I get that, but like, to me, it's like not even Chris Evans' Captain America did that. So why would he excel in doing that?
Well, he was
not saying excel. It's
I'm
slim
not saying
pickings.
he would have been picking from like leftovers and rejects. He'd been picking like what, the Thunderbolts?
Yeah, the pretty much that's what it. That
Niggas who
It
punch
doesn't make sense. It
All of them
doesn't
do.
make sense.
So
Like,
if
hear me out,
anything,
though.
you would have got Bucky, you would have got Ant-Man, and then you would have tried to
Like,
get Spider-Man, but then at the same time, you forget who it was.
Ant-Man.
Who's your Thor? Like, who's your Thor at this
mean,
point?
Exactly.
Like,
you mean Ant-Man, the same one that just got his ass whooped by Kang the Conqueror? For real?
Yeah.
In the third movie? Come on.
Yeah, I don't think he got his ass kicked. I mean, he won.
Hear me out. If
Just
because
because you win a fight doesn't mean you lost. Doesn't mean you get your ass kicked, bro. He got his ass kicked.
True. But hear me out. I'm Sam Wilson. I'm Captain America. I got the shield. I've been a hero for years at this point. I know that there's a world-ending threat around the fucking corner every blue moon, really every other month, every fiscal year, really. I would have had a squad of niggas immediately. Why he done been Captain America like for 3, 4, 5 years? He just hanging out with this fucking Mexican homeboy. It's just them two. Nigga, I would have been had a squad.
Okay. So realistically, his squad would have looked like himself, Bucky,
The other Falcon, the new Falcon.
the new Falcon, the new Black Widow.
But he didn't know about it. He didn't know about her.
Or you know what?
But sure don't want to do that shit.
Go find some X-Men shit. I don't know shit. Go find Gambit, like something shit. I don't know shit. Get the fuck out, my boy. Go get Deadpool shit. I don't know at this point shit.
But they don't know about him. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. At least get Shang-Chi. Call up Miss Marvel.
Wait. Shang-Chi would have been the truth though.
Time out. Yeah. Part of the problem with Shang-Chi is these niggas don't know each other exist. There has been no reference to know they exist.
Hey,
that's the thing. That's the thing. If you would have went to go to Doctor Strange would have steered you to Wong knew Shang-Chi. Yeah, so that's where that tie goes in.
Or you could have went to Shield, who has a database on all this shit, because that's all the fuck they do. They have databases of characters.
They might have deleted it though.
I get that.
Hell no, because Nick Fury had a whole case file for the Avengers project.
I absolutely get that. But the people he knew that existed that he would have trusted was Spider-Man.
But he doesn't know who he is no more.
He got his mind wiped. Everybody did.
Right.
Yeah. So he don't know who he is no more.
Right. I get that. But I'm saying at the time, the people he knew was Ant-Man, Spider-Man, Bucky.
Hulk is off world to him.
Maybe he could have got Shuri. Maybe
he could have got Shuri.
But I don't think Shuri wants to do that. Really, honestly, if I could be completely honest with you, I feel like Shuri is just protecting her nephew at this point.
Right,
like she's not the queen. She's just protecting her nephew.
Right, a lot of character development would have been needed for him to make his own team of Avengers.
Yeah, no. So Ethan's saying the Doomsday needs to be in 2 parts for character development purposes. That's what he was saying.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong because
he's not wrong. There is a lot going on in this Doomsday trailer. Like, and what did they say last? What, 2:45 is what we're looking at right now? 2 hours and 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Right
and
now,
that's not including the credits.
Yeah,
correct.
Right now. By the time December roll around, watch this bitch be like 3 hours and 7 minutes.
That's why I made a joke earlier about Thor coming back and it's like, who are you niggas? Because like he literally does not know anybody.
Did you see his opening soliloquy? He's like, I've been with much stronger people and they all died. Like he literally said, "You motherfucker."
I've been with people. Yeah. That's all y'all put together. He's like, I've been with people with all y'all put the power put together. Yeah. And they still lost.
Like imagine being the god of thunder and you see that nigga who was Yelena's dad and he dressed like a fucking goddamn goofball.
Guardian.
Yeah, the Guardian.
Red Guardian.
We ain't gonna talk about that. Reject captain.
But he's funny though.
I mean, but Thunderbolts wasn't much better. That's the thing. Like Thunderbolts wasn't much better of a film.
I like Thunderbolts.
It was alright.
It wasn't.
It wasn't the best, but I still enjoyed it.
It was entertaining. I'll say that. But that's Yeah.
And then you got the thing made out of Captain Crunch. I bet Thor is so fucking confused. Like
he said, where's the Hulk? We got a thing. The fuck is a thing? The fuck is a thing?
Question for y'all. I got a question for y'all, right? Everybody's talking about the Thunderbolts and all. What the fuck is going on with the Eternals?
Oh, them
they're gonna be scrapped.
Well, you want to know? You want to know what's going on with them? They fucked that movie up. Yeah, so now they fucked up the timeline. The Eternals should have been a lot better, but they fucked that movie up. Like they fucked up the movie and they fucked up like 10 years worth of the timeline by fucking up that one movie.
Speaking of the Eternals, you made a valid point because the very end of the movie, that nigga Orishan was like, "I'm a judge, y'all." That's been like 5 years ago.
It didn't went away. That was it.
Like, big red God is in the fucking sky. Yeah. He's like, "I'm a judge all of y'all." And it's
and
no one talks about it. And no one says shit.
It's like, you know, we haven't talked about him, even though he plays a role in the Spider-Man movies. Like, we got this question mark of the fucking Hulk still, because the Hulk done just turned into a whole bitch since Thanos beat his ass.
The unincredible Hulk.
Yes, that the motherfucker is, whatever the worst possible word for unincredible is him right now. I'm like, bro.
And he got a whole son that they never addressed again.
Bro, first of all, we don't have to,
but that's gonna be a Secret Wars thing. So
can we just not talk about She-Hulk anymore? Because they did not have to give us Scar like that at a random time in that whack ass show. That shit was random as fuck.
The best part of that show.
Do not say it was her twerking.
No. Daredevil.
I was gonna say Daredevil.
Okay,
Daredevil was the best part of that show.
Yeah, but like so. With the Hulk thing, because it throws us off in Spider-Man, because this man is a whole ass professor with glasses. I mean, he's basically like Beast. He's like green with glasses. He's Beast because he's educated. He's Bruce Banner with partial Hulk form. No, I need pissed off, angry ass, kill the fucking world Hulk, and we ain't got him in a long time. And we need him.
We're about to get him.
I'm sure we're gonna get him. We have to get him for Doomsday. We have to.
Well, he's going to be in Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's transforms and back into the savage Hulk.
What they showed us.
That's what everybody
are like. That's what I'm saying when I said we're gonna get him. Here's my question to y'all as well. Hawkeye survived everything.
Yeah,
in real life, he damn near died too.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah,
Jeremy Renner literally almost.
But you know the funny thing about this movie Doomsday, there's like Dooms waited for Hawkeye to retire before comping it, and they show the picture of Hawkeye get the nigga right in between the shit and be done.
Yeah, because it don't matter. It don't matter if it's Hawkeye. It don't matter if it's Ronin. Neither one of them is a match for Doom. So don't even waste time. He gonna die
again, and then another nigga that punches, kicks, and shoots. That's all he does.
Bro, I know Doom about to pack these motherfuckers up so fucking quick.
Bro, you saw him like he did Thor already. This man stopped Thor with 2 fingers, bro. Like
he
that's
Goku.
Hold on.
Man said, hold on.
What you doing? That's cute, nigga.
I was waiting for. I thought they was gonna show us like they was gonna bitch slap him. I was like, if he slap shot at Thor, but then now there's a theory out there that's not even like that's a different Thor. So there's that going on too, which is weird.
That's not it.
Oh no,
the only person I think is that might be different is Cap.
But how could
it be different? It's not worthy.
I think that's definitely a different Cap because Cap
had
dark
at the same
eyes.
Time.
He had dark eyes, which was
at the same time. I really one of my theories is that it's Loki. Just by the fact of
I've thought about that.
Of
will Loki be worthy of the hammer?
Yes, at this time, yes, because he's at the tree.
Yeah,
after everything that he's been through, I feel like he's worthy now.
Because of the low-key show and everything, he had to basically be a hero, for lack of a better term.
But that nigga a tree now. He basically Groot.
He ain't Groot. He can't
leave the tree.
But I see what you. But I feel like because in the trailer you see him at Cap's house with the card. So I feel like you see him at Cap's house with the card. So he can leave the tree, but I feel like it's only at a certain time, like a certain amount of time that he has to go back.
Chummy Blake Chummy Blake, these are the facts that really need to be talked about.
We've had so much. Listen, the amount of shit that we've had before GTA 6 is insane.
But we're about to get it though, so we can't say that no more.
No, I had a whole ass daughter before GTA 6.
I
Who's
had
5
two.
now?
I had 2. What's 10?
I'm a whole ass divorced since before GTA 6 came out. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like,
Dang.
Let's see. In the 13 years since GTA 5, damn.
13 years. I've been on another deployment. I done been on the Hurricane Harvey happened. The pandemic happened. I done bought
graduated.
Chat GPT took over.
Men's mental health became a thing.
Bro, we're closer.
They're doing
right now.
What about MMA? So
we're closer to iRobot right now.
I told you I just saw a match between 2 robots doing MMA.
I saw that shit. That shit was diabolical.
That's scary. No, how fast they got up? Yeah, I'm like, oh nah, I'm about to shoot you.
We're
transitioning. The Queen of England died before GTA 6 came out.
Facts.
We are transitioning.
Betty White died before GTA 6 came out.
We are transitioning to a cyberpunk type of world.
Listen up, Morgan Freeman. Please survive. You got to see GTA 6. You got to. You just got to.
He had too long to stay, but he's on the edge. I'm not gonna lie.
Time out. You watch your mouth now.
Hey, I'm just being honest. Why you think he wearing them gloves all the time? It's okay. I mean, he's gonna be a legend gone, which is gonna break the world. But at the same time, we have to just face that reality. So.
No, we don't. We don't have to face that shit till it comes.
Facts.
He said, "No, we
don't even put that shit in the universe."
Facts.
I mean, I hate to be that guy. I'm not gonna be in an island with Jim. I'm gonna be on a boat next to the island. I ain't gonna be on the island with you. Morgan Freeman is 89 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And still in better shape than a lot of these niggas.
Listen, in the last 13 years, LeBron James has been on 3 NBA teams since the last 13 years, and about to be on his 4th before GTA 6 comes out.
I think he's just going back to the Heat.
It don't matter. It's still going. It's still another team he's playing. Like
he not.
That would we be on this show for another hour debating that. But
I mean, LeBron going to the Heat and GTA 6 dropping. That's kind of poetic, man.
He's not going to the Heat.
He going home, man. He should just go home.
He's not going to the Heat.
Look, man, I done been to Ohio.
Him and Pat Riley don't have a good relationship at all. He's not going to the Heat.
That's crazy that we was talking about Dark World, and that was the first one that was released after GTA 5, which was we've already said our opinions about that movie.
2013. That's crazy.
Like November 2013.
That's whole sagas. That's 3 whole sagas right there. Well, no, it's more than 3.
So you know what? Mood, that's not as much of a hot take as you think it is, because like all the little bits and pieces and trailers and shit that I be seeing from the game, I'm like, what if this motherfucker flops, bro? Like it could 100% flop. Like it could, because GTA 5 wasn't even all. GTA 5 was not even all that.
So like my thing is like it can flop. It can flop, as in gameplay, but I feel like online they're always gonna hit.
Yeah.
So
you know what? It's not a hot take because I feel like.
Remember, go ahead. I'm gonna finish your point. Then I want to drop something that I forgot that they said after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this: between GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, I feel like Red Dead was a way better game than GTA 5.
Oh, of course,
bro. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead, both of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, like both of them.
Both.
People still talk about the story of Red Dead 2. I couldn't tell you shit about the story of GTA 5 besides the yee ass haircut.
Yeah, but remember, so with GTA 6, where you know the game is changing is they're requiring you to upload your ID for the online gameplay for all that type of shit. So that's how you kind of know, because like, because now but I don't know, we'll see. But Chummy's correct though. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 is literally generational. Like 10 years from now, when we start talking about video games again, we're gonna talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 be one of the greatest games of all time. Like story and everything.
Definitely in the top 15.
Red Dead, just even the original Red Dead Redemption was so good.
The original was fire.
It was a good game.
For Red Dead Redemption 2 to surpass the original Red Dead Redemption is all-time generational.
We talk about this with movies. How often does the sequel outdo the original? Like that's a real thing. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 was that much better than the original Red Dead. Like it was like, and
the main one that comes to mind for that is Captain America. Yeah, but like Captain America, that's what was better.
Yeah, that second one.
But it's a rare occasion.
It is because I mean, literally, Red Dead Redemption 2 brought the main character from Red Dead 1 and just said, "All right, now you're not even a main character in this story anymore. We're gonna make you a secondary character," and then you end up being the end credits character. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how did you do that? Like, that's diabolical. Like, you went from main character to not character to sub character. Like, that's and still, like, everybody's favorite character ends up being the one that dies, and we're like, that's fucked up. Why did he have to die? Why couldn't I save him? Why couldn't John Marston die? Like, what the fuck?
Hey,
like,
John Marston was cool too. Hold on.
He was, but but that's not who we wanted.
He was the latter. Like, he's the one that be like, okay,
yeah, who we wanted. We know who we
wanted.
All
y'all go ahead and go.
Now, we definitely wanted Arthur Morgan, and we all wanted Dutch to die. That's what we wanted in Red Dead Redemption 2. We wanted to beat the brakes off of Dutch the whole game. I wanted to fight Dutch from the very beginning. I was like, something is crooked about this motherfucker. And I'm so glad we got to take care of him the way he did. Because I was like, bro, something is crooked and off about this dude.
I'll name my.
Hey, you a real one for that.
Yeah, facts. It's a hard name. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, listen. In school, it's gonna literally be like, hey, man, if you know, you know. Like, you meet a kid named Arthur Morgan, and he on the football team, he better be the quarterback.
Has to be.
Has to be the quarterback. Has to be the quarterback. Like, if it ain't the quarterback, better be the star receiver. Like, one of the two. Like, you can't be anything else.
What Micah did, like, if you're gonna be Arthur Morgan, your celebration.
Like, I don't know, man. In 2037, I feel like doing a gun celebration might get you automatically ejected with the sensitivity of the world nowadays. I don't even want to do that.
Hold on, John Morant.
Right.
I'm just, I said what I said.
All I said was, not to mention guns from Red Dead Redemption, 50 cal extension. Hey, listen, you gotta know. You gotta know. You just gotta know. Red Dead Redemption is that shit. That is one, bro. Both version, number 1 and number 2, are 2 of the greatest games I have ever played. Number 2 and the sequel being better than the first one. Crazy.
Yeah, I'll probably pick up GTA 6 on sale years from now. But like, I'm waiting on a Red Dead 3. Like, yeah.
I'm looking forward to a Red Dead 3. Like, I don't know like what it looked like, because we obviously ended the game with with John Marston buying property and all the other shit like that, so it was like an interesting ending to the game. Well, he basically ended up in like El Paso for like what a lookalike of El Paso, basically.
It's kind of hard to tell because Red Dead 1 ends with Jack Marston, avenging his father, and then World War I is around the corner. You can either go with his story or go back further in time to like before, I guess, playing as Dutch or playing as Hosea. I don't know. When they were younger, I don't know what you could do for a Red Dead 3 story wise.
You could do Dutch and Hosea. That actually would not be a bad. That would be a fun story. That'd be kind of exciting, actually.
But you kind of already know how their stories end.
You do, but we don't know about leading up to, which because they were some, as much as I did not like Dutch, he was an exciting character.
Oh, he was a great piece of shit.
Yeah, 100%. My man had great ideas to get everybody killed. But it'd be like
that nigga didn't know where the fuck Tahiti was. If you look at the map of where Tahiti is from Texas, they would never gonna make no guy. The way
this man would not stop talking about Tahiti, like they was literally like going from Texas to Hawaii, basically. That's basically how he was making it sound.
It's even further than that, I think.
I'm saying it's the way he was describing it. Like you make it seem like it's brother Tahiti from where y'all was at, motherfucker. You know where you was at, but you didn't. That's the problem.
With no Panama Canal.
Yeah, where the fuck was
you right about that? That's crazy. You don't think about that one. They ain't got no Panama Canal. How the fuck you gonna do that?
It's like that nigga Dutch saw the word Tahiti in the dictionary. It's like, yeah, we're going there.
I like the way that's spelled.
He could have said the Canary Islands or something like that.
He could have just said we're going to Rio de Janeiro, and I would have believed it. At least we knew where Brazil was at.
Yeah,
that sounded feasible. But Tahiti, brother, was you getting on a goddamn time? Like, where was you getting on a speedboat or a yacht? Like, where was you going? You thought a paddle boat was going to get you there? Absolutely the fuck not.
But that, one bad wave.
You would have to know geography to kind of already glimpse that Dutch was full of fucking shit.
Dutch was full of shit when every time you had to go out there and collect the bounties and shit and put them in a fucking jewelry box.
And he'd be like, you ain't doing enough for the camp.
Yeah. Like, bitch, I almost died.
Yeah, shoot you in your.
But I do like what Ethan said. I thought about that, like, playing Jack after he gets back from the war. And like, it's the roaring 20s and he got to be a bootlegger and shit. Like, it kind of feels like Mafia.
On some Peaky Blinders type shit.
Hey, Peaky Blinders is that show.
Oh no, it is. That's why I said that. But that'd be pretty dope. That'd be a pretty dope story. Like that'd be a fun story.
Go ahead and write it up, Blake. Write it up. Send it in.
Yep. Write it up.
It almost feels like it wouldn't really be a Western at that point because the point of the game is like the Wild West is already dying out. Like.
Yeah, which why that story makes sense because you're transitioning. Because that's because Red Dead 2 is a good transition from like because you do a lot of Western type things, but man, you end up in like New Orleans type shit and everything else. Like you kind of end up in the industrialized cities on multiple parts of this game. So the Western, the old Wild West is kind of already on its way out. So transitioning from that to kind of what Ethan's talking about kind of makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, canonically, Jack does survive to write a book, and like you can see the book in GTA 5 is written by Jack. So,
well, there you go.
I don't know.
I just know I needed this game. I needs it.
With the way Rockstar moving, bro, we won't get a Red Dead until probably about 2030 at this point. At the
of course.
They taking their sweet ass time now.
We're gonna be getting prostate exams by the time that game come out.
Hey, bro, listen. Whoa. Okay?
I mean,
they gotta focus. They gotta focus on one. They gotta focus on one franchise at a time.
Cause we never got a Bully 2.
Hell no. Yeah, that's gonna be a while before that too.
It's been a while.
It's gonna be more of a while.
Bro, we were young when Bully came out.
It's gonna be more of a while. They just started talking about it within the last 10, 15 years.
And didn't Rockstar they made Max Payne? We ain't seen a Max Payne 4.
Bro, we need a you can just remaster Max Payne for me and I'll be content because the original Max Payne was fire.
I love Max Payne 3 really though.
I'll give you that. I'm not even gonna argue that. I'll give you that. I do like the original. The original was fun. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of games in the Roaring 20s. I think, and that's one of my favorite time periods in history. Like that would be fun.
I think L.A. Noire took place in the 20s.
Yeah,
they should do some kind of replica of Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know how you would make that a game, but that's
Doing what exactly? Because I don't want to be on a PlayStation game on the phone trying to sell stocks to people.
I ain't trying to sell no penny stocks to niggas.
$4,000
to go be doing.
There were gangsters back then, bro. Stop.
I'm just being petty.
Wolf of Wall Street took place in the 80s, though. Like that's basically just Vice City.
That's not. You ain't wrong about that one.
Look, Ethan said the same thing. That's Vice City.
Yeah, that's thank you.
But yeah, man. All right, we're gonna circle back. So,
we'll get more information. Yeah, we'll get more information after what, Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday. But do y'all think that the captain is gonna be evil, or y'all think he's gonna be good?
I don't think it's Captain Hydra because, like, in my mind, if Captain Hydra was worthy enough to wield
Mjolnir.
Milwaukee.
Not to mention, Thor was holding both hammers.
Yeah.
He was holding Stormbreaker and Mjolnir. He was holding them both.
Yeah.
And that was kind of odd.
Yeah. Hydra Cap being worthy sets
where
a
did you
weird
get
precedent.
Mjolnir from? Because you was holding Stormbreaker for like a couple movies. Where did you get Mjolnir from? Like, what?
So when it comes down to Cap, if he is Hydra, you got to have another character to go change the enchantment on the hammer for him to be able to yield it. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, like I don't know. Would it be interesting to see evil Cap? Yeah, but I for this movie, I would like to just have Cap be Cap.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
problem
I
is,
feel like it's too
but
much
yeah,
going on with
but
it with the story
yeah,
already.
the problem becomes like since he in this scene, in this particular scene, he grabs Mjolnir. Does that mean he's gonna wield Mjolnir and not his shield anymore? And Thor is gonna have
Oh yeah,
Stormbreaker?
of
Like, is
course.
that? I mean, that's essentially what we're.
Yeah.
But you have to think about it. He
steel
never brought
cut.
it back.
Damn.
He
So
never brought the hammer back.
So
That's true.
here's my question to y'all that Sherrod posed this question to me at one point.
I'm still trying to figure out who that is in the back.
So either it's gonna be his adult son or it's gonna be Johnny Storm.
Jen posed this question to me at one point, right? He asked me when people say, well, Thanos wielded Stormbreaker, and I say, personally, he didn't. He caught it on the way towards him and redirected it. Some people say Thanos wielded Stormbreaker, and he was pushing it in.
Stormbreaker had no enchantment. So
That was just
Yeah,
about to say. Stormbreaker was
so anybody can wield Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
Even Groot wielded Stormbreaker.
Groot was the one
So-
that made the motherfucker.
Exactly. So
It's made from Groot, and Groot's not enchanted.
yeah. So
Yeah.
so that's
So,
So
I
it
mean,
doesn't matter about
what
that
you're
one.
saying, Micah, is probably like half and half true. He could have wielded it, but he also could have just redirected it. Like it could be a literal half and half answer.
That's not what I was going to ask y'all
Oh.
at all.
oh, okay. It sounds
Okay,
like
my
it.
fault.
It sounds like that direction.
Like, I'm
Well,
gonna be-
you didn't let me finish. You
I'm-
didn't
Go
let me
ahead.
finish.
Oh,
I'm just
apologize,
gonna
brother.
I'm just gonna mute.
My question here is whether it's a good Captain America or evil Captain America, what would make the evil Captain America not worthy of wielding?
What would make him not worthy was just anything that he's done, honestly. Because you had to realize Captain wasn't able to wield Mjolnir until everything that happened with
You
Iron
can't
Man and Bucky happened.
you can't say that though, because
I can.
when they
said, that's what they said.
No,
That's what
listen.
they said.
No, listen to what I'm telling you. And what was the one when Vision got brought to life?
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron. He was the only person to even move it a little bit. And there's a lot of theories out there that he could wield it the whole time, but didn't want to embarrass anybody.
I was gonna say that because in my mind, either you worthy or you not. There's not no in between.
Because everybody else that wasn't worthy couldn't even lift it a little bit. He moved it and then put it back down and said, I can't do it. He didn't struggle or there was no sign of struggle or nothing when he even moved it. So, what would make Captain America unworthy in another universe not being able to wield it?
Yeah, it was like this lifestyle. What are you doing?
I mean, Captain Hydra's a fucking Nazi. If that nigga
Yeah,
worthy, we all worthy.
Honestly, whatever you do in that lifestyle is not worthy to pick up the Mjolnir. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's either Loki or it's gonna be Steve, but it might be Nomad. I'm not sure. I'm not like
But you would also have to know the story of Captain America for the other universe, right? So that's why I'm saying, what would stop him from being unworthy if he's the evil Captain America, as suggested? Because I've seen online when people was like, "Oh, that's the evil Captain America, this and that." And apparently he's coming in and like, hey, give me this. So what would make him unworthy as evil Captain America not to be able to wield it? Because everybody's like, yo, he can wield this thing.
So in like I said in the comments earlier, and there's Madam something, I can't remember her name, but she changes the enchantment on the hammer to be able for evil Cap to be able to wield Mjolnir. So if that person's in the movie, then I already know, hey, yeah, this is evil.
So that's your story there. That's the one.
Yes.
Okay.
That's comics.
That's a comic story. I mean,
that's comic story.
Nothing has followed the comics for the most part. That's why I'm lost sitting here saying like he came back. People are saying, hey, he wants Mjolnir, and it's like, okay. Do you think he's going to get it? And if he's evil Captain America, why wouldn't he be able to wield? But if you say that's the story you're going with, then okay. So that's why I asked.
Okay.
Because I mean,
I'm not knowing.
I just for me, I don't think it's going to be, and that's what I'm saying. Disney doesn't care about the comics; they care about the money. That was the other point where he said anyway. But I'm saying, could this Captain America be evil down the road? He absolutely could. Would he be evil in this movie though? Could he start off 100% righteous and change down the road?
So what theories are out there is the fact that if it is some kind of corrupted Cap, you won't know until Doom actually betrays everybody. Like, because in the comics and there are this what this movie looks like, we know that Doom is gonna play the good guy. That's just a Doom shit to do. Like, oh, we're gonna try to stop these incursions, and once he finds out that he can't stop the incursions, he's like, oh shit, well, just do some other shit. You know, I'm about to turn on your ass. But once he turns, I feel like that's when some heroes are gonna go with him, like even Namor, because in the comics, Namor was a fucking savage. Like the Illuminati didn't want to blow up the planets, but Namor is like, oh fuck it, I'll do it. Planet at the planet. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck. As long as I'm still alive, as long as my people still alive. That's how he was. Until he started feeling bad about the shit, and then he went to Dr. Doom. Yeah, but that's how it went with the comics. But I feel like I'm glad Namor is gonna be in this, and I feel like he's gonna turn bad at some point, and be on Dr. Doom's side. But yeah, we won't know if Cap is gonna be evil until that moment, until Doom changes.
Does being on Dr. Doom's side make him evil though?
Depend on intent.
Exactly.
Depend on purpose.
That's what I'm saying. Does being on Dr. Doom's side actually make him evil though? So that's why I'm like, yo, there's a couple of ways they can play this, because the evil Captain America to me can still wield Mjolnir. That's why I asked y'all what exactly would be the limits where it's like he can't wield it, because even though he's on the evil side of what's going on in this universe, he might be on the right side of what's going on in that universe with Dr. Doom. That's why I'm saying, like, what's the limit breaker here saying, hey, he can't wield it?
Like anymore?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the limit breaker on where he wouldn't be able to wield it? Because he could definitely be the antagonist in this story, but still be a protagonist for the other universe.
Like, I don't know. I feel like what makes you unworthy. Like, I was about to say kill a person, but I've seen Cap kick a nigga in the chest through a fucking wall. That nigga's dead.
Yeah, the way Cap was hitting niggas, like they were not getting back up
at all.
Yeah,
because I feel like you kicking a nigga in the chest and killing him doesn't make you unworthy, because you could be in the right according to that storyline in that universe. And I feel like Captain America could be the evil Captain America, but he could line up with what's right in that universe.
I get where I get what you're going with this.
Yeah,
I just if it's Hydra Cap, that nigga evil in every universe. There is,
it ain't no getting past it.
That's why I asked.
And then so we'll close out with this question that Ethan posed, and it's like the thoughts on casting Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. And I'm like that. I mean, that's always been interesting from the beginning. It's been an interesting cast because you got the guy who's been playing literally the face of the modern Marvel movies, which has literally been Iron Man. Now all of a sudden he's been casted as one of the biggest Marvel villains currently.
I'll say this. I know there is definitely a part of it where it's like kind of like casting to get a big name, big familiar name, stunt casting as you will. However, y'all act like Robert Downey Jr., not him. He can fucking act. He acted as a black man and pulled that shit off.
We're not arguing that at all. It's just the fact that this man played Iron Man the entire time, and now he's playing.
Once you press play on that, once you press play on the trailer, and you heard that voice that he was doing, honestly, I didn't know that was fucking Robert Downey Jr. until I watched it. Until the second time I watched it, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, like I understand that it's probably like, you know, easy stunt casting for Marvel, but at the same time, like Robert gonna give it his fucking all. Like every movie he pulls up in, he gonna give an Oscar winning performance in his mind. Like
even
I feel
Doolittle.
like Doom is gonna be him. We gonna all be like, damn, Doom better than Thanos.
Yeah, no.
He's worse than Thanos at that.
Definitely worse than Thanos.
Because you got to realize, Stormbreaker pierced Thanos. Stormbreaker, he tried all the Infinity Stones to stop that motherfucker, and it still hit him.
Well, I meant in regards to like acting. Like, I'm not saying that Thanos wasn't great. I'm like, Doom acted great, but I'm just saying like, I feel like Robert's gonna elevate Doom to like this magnificent bastard that we all love.
We're gonna hate him but love him at the same time.
Yeah. Damn, cuz you up late.
I think it works out. I think it works out good because if you really look at Iron Man and Dr. Doom, they have the same similarities on different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
And Iron Man might be the good side, but I can see Tony Stark being Dr. Doom in another universe, like
very easily.
Yeah.
You know that you know they
the
say
stories can flip very fast.
Right. You know they say the difference between friend. The only difference between there's a thin line between your friends and your enemies. Both sides know your ins and outs. Both sides know your darkest secrets. Both sides know what piss you off. It's so close in philosophy. I don't think it should bother anybody that in an alternate universe, Tony Stark would be Dr. Doom.
Right.
Yeah.
It's close.
It's very close. It's going to be one transaction that's going to change his whole outlook.
The only reason why Tony Stark became Iron Man was because he had a life-changing experience that made him realize the error of his ways.
Yeah.
Doom might be somebody who never realized the error of his ways.
Yeah, it's something so simple.
Yeah,
and it's be done well.
But I guess we're gonna wrap it up, guys, because everybody looking like they about to go to work in the morning.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to uppercut a child. That's what I'm about to do. But
I'm about to uppercut a dog. I'm about to uppercut a dog. I'm right there on not on the same wavelength.
I'm about to uppercut Pullo and then just lay on that bitch.
I'm ready to lay it down. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's get these closing thoughts and let's get on about this thing.
Closing thoughts. Man, it's a good time to be a fucking nerd. Like we got some fire dropping, bro. Shit, Spider-Man next week. We'll probably be talking about it either next Wednesday or the Wednesday following. Tune in. We'll be here breaking it down. That's all I got. I'm ready to lay down.
Yeah, but another great show. I'll go ahead and like it, subscribe it, go to our other social medias and follow us on there. We've been updating daily. Been getting traction. But no, we're excited over here. We're excited for the future. It's a lot going on in the world right now. A lot going on in the world right now. So y'all be safe out there with this little rain that we're gonna get tomorrow. Y'all be safe out there too. And stay hydrated. And wash your ass and make sure y'all got deodorant on, please. Thank you.
Hey, make sure your deodorant got aluminum in it. Don't be out there
with
all natural. Yeah, don't be out there with all natural shit.
Hell no, that don't work.
It's gonna be naturally musty.
Smell like Sasquatch.
As soon as you walk out the house, you must already. That's it.
Yeah, this little dude jumped in my lap. Yeah. That's my closing thoughts. Y'all seen the dog. He done jumped in my lap and he will not move.
Gotcha. So yeah, like Mr. Jen said, like I said, we got traction, we got movement. We're doing a lot better on Instagram than we are on TikTok, but TikTok, everybody and their mom was shadow banned for quite some time. Like I've talked to many content creators. We were all in the same boat, but it looks like we're starting to get de-shadow banned because the numbers are starting to kind of find their way back up. My most recent fitness video finally crossed over back into where it was prior to. I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe we're not being shadow banned anymore. So keep subscribing, following, please. We love the engagement. Some of y'all been dropping some dope ass comments. I know we got into a little back and forth about last week's show about the long snapper. That was some fun conversation going on TikTok. So yeah, keep dropping them gems on us, man. We love that shit. Like I said, like Mr. Jen always say, run the numbers up. So as per usual, I say usual. Lord, words are hard. We love you guys. We appreciate y'all, and we are
motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens, I've outweighed. When you see me.